Before we start, I just want to say thank you to our sponsors, Graham's Windows and Doors at grahamswindowsanddoors.co.uk. Graham's Windows and Doors are Yeovil's finest purveyor of windows, doors and conservatories. They're a local family-run company. They're brilliant. They're great partners to us. So get yourselves to grahamswindowsanddoors.co.uk today. Now, on with the show. Hello and welcome to the Steve Kalish Show. We have, as a guest with us today, a guest host, one of our most prolific guests, here for his third time. It's my friend, Ollie Downton. What's up, Ollie?
I'm doing good. How are you?
All right, mate. It's good to see you there. How you doing?
I'm doing really good, yeah.
Good.
Good to be back.
Yeah, it's good to have you back, mate.
Yeah.
And also joining us today is Lissy Jane. Lissy Jane, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. So, since the last time you were here, Ollie, as we've sort of talked about off air, the scheme of the show has changed. What it's about now is about the Steve Kalish Show is about our collective development. We're trying to be better fathers and partners and fiancés and people and humans and parents, and we're trying to support each other on that journey. So with that in mind, let's start with you, Ollie Downton. Mate, you said you had something very interesting that you've learned this week. What is it?
So, at work, we have a chicken, and it has hatched duck eggs.
What?
Yeah, so...
Has a duck been sneaking into the chicken pen, is it? Is that what's been going on there?
Well, we have no idea. The chicken was, like, under some eggs. My manager put eggs under it, and she said, I have no clue what eggs they are. And then I went in on Monday last week, and my manager was like, oh, they've hatched duck eggs, and I'm like, what's going on?
What's the difference between a chicken egg, though? How do you tell the difference?
I don't know. Do they look different, chicken and duck eggs?
Completely different.
Oh, someone's made a terrible mistake there.
Yeah,
haven't they?
yeah.
That's some very confused ducks.
There's 3 ducks walking around with a chicken. And
With a chicken mum?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Do you reckon the ducks will quack? Or do you reckon what does the sound of chickens make? Do you reckon the ducks try and do that?
I don't know.
We need to study this development. It might be important.
I will keep you posted
Please
on
do.
this update.
This might be important to science.
Yes.
So, we'll stay abreast of the situation.
Yeah.
Top that, Lissy Jane.
I don't think I can. I'll just leave. I'm not sure. I wouldn't even know how to tell the difference between a chicken
Any
and a
animals in your life given birth to any alien creatures? Or
Absolutely not.
I see.
Well, I've got 2 male rabbits, but now I'm questioning whether they're even male.
Are they?
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to say for sure.
No, I can't top that. I'm really sorry.
Have you learned anything this week?
Have I learnt anything this week? Have I learnt anything this week? I did learn something, and I can't remember what it was. You've completely thrown me.
Well, why don't I tell you what I've learned this week, and then we'll circle back.
Yeah.
Controversially, I've been studying Tony Blair and the new Labour sort of revolution from 1996, 1997, all about how Labour came in, and it's very, very political the last couple of weeks. I've actually been studying much more politics in general, because I've always been semi clued on with it. Okay. But one day I'm going to have to teach my son all about the different political parties and what on earth is going on in the world. So actually I've been studying a lot about politics recently, history of recent politics, everything that went on with sort of Liz Truss when she was in power for 20 minutes, who's trying to figure out who's going to be the next Prime Minister and why Labour is so much more popular than Conservatives at the minute. So that sort of thing I'm on, but I'm not sure people tune into the Steve Kalish Show for political punditry. so that's what I've been into this week. So there you are, you've had some breathing room. Now what have you learned?
Oh, I know. Well, one of my students taught me this yesterday. So we were changing a vowel sound, a word, into a vowel sound to make it easier to sing. And I said, we're going to sing it like sud. And then he was like, oh, like in maths. And I was like, in maths? He was like, yeah, so a sud in maths apparently is when you can't square root it. That's what they call it.
Wow.
So like 143 is a sud.
Well, because it can't be square rooted.
It can't be square rooted.
Oh, I
whereas
see.
144 can.
Right, I see.
Whoa.
So I learnt something from my student.
That's very good.
Yeah, there you go.
So what was the exercise you were trying to do?
I can't remember the word. We were changing... it was quite a high note for him. I can't remember the word it was, but we had to change the word, so he was going to sing it as sud.
Right.
And so maybe it was said. So we changed it from to
Right,
so it's
right.
easier to sing, so it drops the larynx and
Ah,
relaxes
okay.
all the muscles in the neck. So
That's
it's
what
easier
I
to
sawed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was like,
Thanks.
yeah, like in maths. And I'm like, I don't really know much in maths. And then he explained why. And I was
Excellent.
like, okay, cool.
Okay, well,
nice.
there's a little something there.
Okay.
That's what the Steve Kayla show is about. It's learning stuff. Because the point of the Steve Kayla show is that I'm a stupid man who didn't listen in school, and I'm trying to re-educate myself via, sort of half-assed information from my co-host. So now we're going to get into just a sort of like catch-uppy section. I've got some specific questions for you, Ollie.
Yeah.
First of all, how is your ambassador work going for Williams syndrome?
It's going really well. Been working with family from Portugal who've come to England, and I am helping them understand what it's like to have my disability and to help their son when they grow up to.
Oh, so the son's got Williams
Yeah.
syndrome. Right, I see.
So I'm kind of helping the family kind of learn all the information, and then when he gets older, feed them like more info and yeah.
You do a
trying to
lot of
help.
good work like that. You're sort of
Yeah.
like Williams syndrome Jesus.
Yeah,
aren't you? It's like you're very
in a
involved
way.
in that.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
What I was going to ask you today, and I wanted to ask you last time, but I had it written down but didn't. If you could change, and this is to both of you, but Ollie, if you could change one thing
Yeah.
about the world, what is it? What would you change?
Ooh. I would change that all people should have respect for other people, because some days you get respect, and I feel some days there's not really that in the world. And
Sure.
all the wars going on and all the things going on in like Ukraine and all that, and yeah.
So it'd be nice if people were a little bit nicer to each other, had a bit more empathy, had a bit more respect for each other. That's very nice. What about you? If you could change one thing in the world tomorrow, what would it be?
Get everyone to sing more.
Everyone to sing more?
Ooh.
Do you think that would change like the zeitgeist? Do you think it would make people
I just
more?
think it would make people happier.
Yeah.
I do
like that.
genuinely believe that.
What if they end up? What if it becomes like a really dark musical? And people are still going to war, but they're singing about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
But that's
kill
actually
you.
happened. I mean, look at what musicals are coming out at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you've got 6. They've made loads, like, such a success out
Yeah.
of essentially death.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 6 is about King Henry VIII's wives.
Oh,
so there's
I
only
see.
6 women
Yeah.
in the cast.
Oh, I see. Well, that's very dark. Yeah, but I suppose that would be nice if everyone enjoyed singing so much that they had it as an output. Like maybe just like everyone had a creative output of some kind.
Yeah.
They vent all their
Yeah.
hostility into.
Yeah.
You know what
I
mean?
literally just left work and there was a glass like workshop going on in the cafe,
Mm.
and they were like making butterflies and bees out of glass. And I
Oh
was like,
wow.
oh, I would love doing that.
yeah.
How cool is that?
That's really
really,
cool.
really
So
nice.
cool.
Yeah.
What's your favourite creative thing to do? Are you a painter? Or do
Play
you
drums.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, of course
Yeah.
you do. Yeah.
Been playing for 18 years.
Yeah, you're very good as well. You're very talented drummer.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good. I'm in a local band and we're getting ready to play a wedding in Exeter.
Hey.
And then, yeah, just lots of gigs coming up. And, yeah.
Yeah, Glastonbury soon.
I hope
At the
one
main
day.
stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your
Yeah.
favourite drummer?
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a hard one.
isn't it?
Ooh, probably Neil Peart from Rush.
Okay, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
And Taylor Hawkins a solid second.
Yeah, definitely a solid
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
I know drummers.
Okay.
Mark Helgenberger from Smite. I just made that up. Barry Hendricks
Hendrix.
from Garagens. Over in Garage. So fucking word. From Garages. I like Ring Light from Garage Door. These guys are sort of musical pioneers. That's good, yeah.
Amazing.
So what do you try and like mimic and copy the way like professionals drum, or do you do it your own way?
It depends what song it is. Like, we do Wheels from the Foo Fighters in our set, and before every part of that, I lay down a drumstick on the floor and just go, "Please give me good luck," and then pick it back up and
That's so cool.
play the song
Yeah.
and try and replicate it the best I can.
Yeah, appeal to the lords of the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. All right, Ollie, now we're getting to the section of the show. I don't want to keep you too long because I know your dad's all day and wants
No,
to
he's
watch football.
fine.
But there's a very specific question. This is a section that I like to call nebulous questions.
Ooh.
Nebulous questions. I got questions for you. I really should pay someone to write jingles for me.
Now, Ollie,
Yes.
who would win in a fight?
Oh God.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
or Batman? Spider-Man's got the web, Batman's got the brain. But then also Spider-Man's got the brain. But
I see.
Batman's got the gadgets and maybe
Yeah,
because
I'd say Batman maybe, but Spider-Man could easily just wrap him up in a web and call it quits.
That's true. Maybe, yeah, Spider-Man could web him up. But do you think if he had time to plan for it, Batman could maybe make some anti-web
Yeah.
deodorant?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Spray himself so he smells lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't work, but Spider-Man's so distracted by how nice he smells, he doesn't want to fight him anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. What about who would win in the fight between Captain America and Batman?
Ooh, Captain America.
Oh, yeah, good choice. He's my favourite superhero, you know.
Oh,
Captain
nice.
America.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, like, where I was so deprived of a father figure growing up, if I was in a difficult situation, I'd often go, what would Captain America do?
Genuinely.
Yeah,
Wow.
sad, isn't it? Yeah. But there's more where that came from.
Okay, let's go.
Would you rather be chased by a velociraptor
Ooh.
or a T-Rex? T-Rex, big, powerful strides. Velociraptor.
I reckon I could outrun a velociraptor. Maybe.
Oh, do you reckon?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe you stick your finger. Oh, so just stick your finger up his nose because they're like millions of years old,
Yeah.
and not once has they ever had a human finger up the nose. So I hope that would distract them enough for that to work.
True.
Who would you rather? Okay, so you're in a zombie apocalypse.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zombies everywhere.
Yeah.
You can choose one of the following people to keep you safe.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Or you can survive one of the following ways.
Yeah.
You can have a Pokeball with a real life Charizard in it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can be with who else should we go? Who's your favourite sort of heroes and stuff?
Oh.
Do you have many favourite heroes?
Incredible Hulk.
All
he's
right,
not-
yeah.
He's a
That's a good one. That's all right. That's a good one. Okay. Zombie apocalypse.
yeah.
Okay. You're surrounded by zombies all over the planet. It's just you and your family safe.
Yeah.
You want to stay safe.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a Pokeball with a real life Charizard in it? Would you rather have Incredible Hulk with you? Bear in mind, very grumpy.
Yeah.
Very grumpy.
Yeah.
Needs to eat a lot of food
Yeah.
because he's very so
Yeah.
you're constantly having to go, well, bloody hell, Hulk, I'm glad you're here to protect us, but that's a lot of calories, mate. The rest of us are starving here.
Yeah.
Or Batman. One of them, one of those things is there to protect you.
Gonna have to go with my man Charizard.
Yeah, keep a Charizard on you.
Yeah.
That's my choice too. Especially you don't have to feed, because Hulk, you have to feed him
Yeah.
6 million calories
Yeah.
a day, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Batman's too moody. To be handy and
Charizard's
it's
just-
great, but with Charizard you go torture
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
answer. That's a good answer. You winning on this? Hulk, but yeah, he's hungry all the time.
Yeah.
Batman.
But that's kind of like having a partner.
That's true, just like
So I'm
living
kind
with
of
a
used to
guy.
that. So
That's true. Batman with his broodiness, but otherwise he's, you know, he might fall into staggering pits of depression because there's no crime to fight, or a Charizard and a Pokeball on your belt.
no, I'd probably Pokeball it, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think that's the safest bet.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
These are all the right answers. These are all the right
It's
answers.
stylish, isn't it? Like,
Yes. Oh yeah.
it's got moves.
Oh, zombie. Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, come on, Hulk. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
More
for fuck's sake.
hesitant.
So, yeah, stop beating
Yeah,
everyone up.
come
and-
on.
There's just a couple more questions and then we'll wrap it up.
Cool.
And the same sort of things I've asked you before.
Yeah.
But I think it bears repeating for people who haven't seen the previous
Yeah.
episodes. What is one thing you wish more people knew about Williams syndrome?
Well, over the last few months, I've been learning a lot myself about kind of crazy things that we do. And one thing I learnt the other day is that Williams syndrome people can get high off music.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, so I found this out randomly. I was just listening to music a few months ago. I had goosebumps all up my arms, and it went everywhere. And then suddenly my head just went, whoa! Like it was crazy. Like
Wow.
I was spaced out, and Mum and Dad were like so confused. They're like, "What's going on?"
Wow,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So did you feel yourself getting lost whilst listening to the music and
Yeah,
just
like,
letting it
just-
sort of take you away
yeah.
for a little while?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I find that happens to me not as often as it used to. I find music forces my mood into whatever I'm
Yeah.
listening to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If I'm listening to something like this morning, if I listen to like Ed Sheeran, I listened to Ed Sheeran for a while, and his albums are very sort of soporific and
Yeah.
sad, and they put me into a really miserable headspace. Rock and roll makes me extremely aggressive, and Taylor Swift, puts me right where I need to be.
Yeah.
But music is, I will be immediately affected by the rhythm and cadence
Yeah.
of a song.
Same.
Do you ever though have a mood or a feeling,
And it's
then
complemented by the music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
this artist
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
I'm here. I need to be
Yeah.
here. I need to listen to.
Yeah, well, that's the bonus of that. Whereas it
Yeah.
can have a negative thing, but the plus of it is I can go, oh, I need to be picked up. What
Yeah.
normally does that to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan normally does that for me, or something where I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's using the music to manipulate my
Yeah.
moods and
Yeah,
stuff, which is pretty
amazing.
cool.
I do it at work as well, like because I wear hearing aids every day and they're Bluetooth, so I can just listen to music. So whenever I'm doing a job and I don't want to do it, I'll just put music in and it makes it go quicker.
But how does that work if someone's trying to talk to you?
Then I just turn the music off on my phone, and then I can hear them, but I can still hear them with the music on.
But if you don't see them
You still hear them.
and you've got the music
Yeah,
on, you
you
can
can-
still hear
Yeah.
externally.
Yeah.
Everyone's going, Ollie,
That's what I was
everything's
just
on
thinking. Then I was
fire.
like, you've got
Yeah.
some really loud, like Blink 182 in your ears, zoning into that, and someone behind you is like, shouting your name, and
It's
you can't
like
hear it.
directional audio. It's weird.
So
It's like,
clever, isn't it?
yeah, it's
Ollie,
like-
there's a dinosaur over there, for God's sake. And the plane's gonna get stuck in. You look up and everyone's been mauled by a T-Rex. You go,
Yeah.
Jesus, anyone warn me?
That is brilliant.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
good.
That's so funny.
Well, listen, Ollie.
Yeah.
That's all it needs to be, mate. We just want to have a little catch up with you.
Yeah.
I need a palate cleanser. We've had a couple of episodes recently that have been stressful and I haven't quite gone the way I wanted them to go.
Yeah.
And you're one of my favourite people, and something about you, your energy makes me feel better and more
Yeah.
calm and grounded.
Oh,
So,
I like that.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
nice. And I would, because we're always messaging about hanging out.
Yeah.
And every minute of my time is spent either parenting or
Yeah.
one of my 3 jobs.
Yeah.
And so I thought, well, Ollie loves being on the show. So this means that you and I get to hang out and we can do something like this
Yeah.
together. So yeah, it's good. Is there anything you want to say before we clock out the Steve Cayley show?
Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Yeah, it's my
Yeah.
pleasure. Lizzie Jane, anything you want to say before we go?
No, it was lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
Ollie, where can people find you on the interwebs?
Ooh, so you can find me on Facebook at Oliver Downton. You can find me on YouTube at Impurist Ollie, Instagram Impurist Ollie, and Twitter Impurist Ollie.
You're on all the social medias.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
nice.
Well done, mate. That's very good. And if you enjoyed that episode, please consider clicking the follow button and leaving us a 5-star review. That sort of thing really helps us get to where we want to go. We want to get into the Spotify Top 100, and we can only do that with your help. So, Lissy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And Ollie, lovely to see you, mate. We'll
Yes,
see you again
and you.
soon.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Au revoir, everybody. Ciao, 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 ciao.
Bye.
Hiya, you're right. Hi, everyone.